Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to Moroccan Journal Monday. I have to think about that. Right, so Moroccan Journal Monday, we're doing the finishing touches today, and then we'll just do a flip through and this journal will be done. So today we're just going to do our finishing touches. There's quite a few things I'd like to do just to finish it off. Obviously we're not going to have room to do an awful lot because look how fat it's got. It's yummy, it's really... And I have, as you can see, I found some lovely sari silk in my box. It comes in different, like a long strip of different shades. So I picked out this lovely, almost like a rusty orange, goldeny colour, and I just think it goes really well, and feels nice and strong, so it's holding it all together. So I put that on. I just did a little knot in the eyelets, in the holes there, to hold it together. I didn't have enough of this yellow, so I've gone for just another shade. So what I really want to do is work on this. So I think what I need to do to start with is take a few things out, just to give myself a bit of room. Hope I can remember where they go, but it's actually very full now, this journal, as you know. So I might just, where I can, just take a few things out so I can make it lay a little flatter. That's not so bad. Anything bulky. What have I got here? Might just take, if I can, just take that one out as well. So I hope I remember where they all go, just to give myself a little bit more room to work in. So I want to put Morocco, not surprisingly, on the front here. And so I've got this odd piece that I tore off the edge of a book page, but it has, to me, let's do it that way around, the look of a bit of like an old manuscript or something. I think it's rag paper, so it's got that lovely feel and it's really soft. And I thought, just for the background, I'm going to use that. I'll just move this out of the way for a second, so it's not. So I'm going to do that, and then I've die cut the letters Morocco from some gold foil card. So I'm going to pop those on there, because I think that I could have gone for bigger letters, but I love this font. I think it looked very oldie worldy. So it's a nice curly, old-fashioned looking script. So I'm going to pop that on this, and I haven't torn it to length because I don't know how much space I need. So I'm going to put these letters on first, and then we'll take it from there. I was going to glue them directly to the page, but that was going to get a bit difficult with how fat the journal is. So I thought maybe the best thing to do is put them onto a background and then glue that on, which should be a bit easier. So on this, these die cuts are from this set here. It's a metal die by Crafter's Companion. Comes under the Die Zaya range. I don't know if it's got a name. Doesn't appear to have a name, so that I can see. There we are. That's the set. I mean, you can use anything really, can't you? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about what it's called. Can't even remember where I got it. I may have got it from Crate and Craft when I used to watch it a lot, which was the TV channel, crafting TV channel. Used to watch that years ago. Don't even know if it's still going now. Right, got those on at last. It's almost impossible to do this without getting really gluey fingers, and then of course everything sticks to your fingers, and the dry wipe doesn't help because it goes all fluffy. Right, so I'm just going to tear that off there and ink that end. And I felt it needed something else behind it. I really wanted some like old script or something, but the only genuine script paper I had, which was from one of my packs from Rachel, was the same colour, so I didn't think that would work. So I found this piece instead, which is some of her wormy paper, but I thought that the font was good and it just gave it a nice bit of contrast in the background. So I'm going to tear that down at the end of the scripty part, because that felt like it would give it a good background. I don't need the white bit, just one end, so I'll taking it off both ends, so otherwise it'd been too long. And then that will go on there like that, I think. Let's see how that looks. So I can just flatten that down a bit. So that's going to go on there. Yeah, I think so. I'm just wondering whether to add a bit of gold, maybe around the edge of this with my paint stick. Bring in a bit more gold just to give it a bit more presence as a title. I think I might have to do it on some paper, because it's too fragile to do it just in my hand. I'll just go around the edge. All right. That on top. Yeah, like that. Then we'll put that on there like that. So that's the first thing to put on. There may be one or two other things, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to put that on first, see where we go from there. Whoop. Get the little tray out of the way now that I have my letters in, because if I didn't put them in something, I know for sure that I would have lost one. Okay, so that can go there. Morocco. I'm just wondering if I've got anything I can put behind it or finish it off with, just a bit something a bit decorative. I don't lack for decorative bits, just whether I've got the sort of thing that I actually would like to see. No. I've got this lovely piece of trim here, haven't I? No, that's... I could have put the Morocco on there, I suppose. Didn't think of that. But I do like it on the script anyway. May have another possibility for that piece, actually. Right. Okay, anything else? I could just put beneath it. Well, I could put a bit of this under it. That might look quite good. As I've used this quite a bit and I do love it. Certainly bought with this Moroccan journal. Well, no, I didn't buy any of it with my Moroccan journal in mind. I hadn't planned the journals. It just kind of evolved when I got home. But I kind of like that. Let's just cut that piece off and see. Don't think I've got anything else. I think the snippet roll is going to be too much inside. I'm hoping to use a few bits along the edge. Just hoping it'll work. I need to just tidy that end up, don't I? Because it's a bit skew-biffy. So, do I do it over the top of the script? I think I do. I think I might do it there. So we can see it. Well, nope, it's too high. I want to see a bit of script after all. It's too close to the word. I think I'm going to do that. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. So it's actually properly warm today for the first time in goodness knows how long. At least a couple of weeks it's felt warm enough not to wear anything. To have a t-shirt on. Woohoo! I think summer might be on the horizon. Who knows? Okay, I'm just going to put that about there. Like that. And then we're going to have a little bit of this along there, I think. Yes. So I'm going to use my fabric glue. That seems to be working quite well. Let's turn you over. Oh, hang on. Which is the right side? That might be the right side, actually. That one. There. Let's have a look at this properly. Which side do I want? That side. Or that side. That looks like the back. Just going to take off a couple of odd bits. Tidy it up. Anything else? Yep, a couple of other odd bits. Keep trying to decide which way round it's meant to be. That feels like the front. Okay. Where'd I put my bottle? There it is. Okay. Alright, let's pop that there. Yes, like that. And I've got one last piece to put on, which I may just put on as it is, because it's from the kit, but it's just like the perfect thing to put on here. And it says, and it's almost like it's following on from the word Morocco. It says, an atmosphere reeking of antiquity, so thick with the dust of ages. It's a quote, but it's such a perfect quote for Morocco. I think I might just pop that on there. It is an atmosphere reeking of antiquity. I mean, it's perfect. So I'm going to just put that on there. I don't think, do I want anything behind it? Let me see if I want any of that nice. Maybe I'll put a piece of script behind it just to make it cohesive. Okay, this is the rest of that piece. It's very wormy, but I don't need all of that anyway. I'm just going to take a piece like that, I think. Let's see how that looks. Oop. Need to tear it off across there because I've got a plain piece that I don't want. And I think I might just, because I've got this line which I'm not really keen on, so I'd rather have that in the middle so it looks intentional. So I may have to just tear that down a little more. Then I'll take the piece off the bottom. There. Okay, yep, and I might edge that with the gold as well. And that can go there. Right, okay. Okay, there we have our title page. I'm liking that. Now I said in the previous, a previous video that I really needed to do something to support this very flimsy and now very fragile punched edge. So I've been trying to think about what to do, and I've got a couple of options, I think. Where'd I put it? Oh, put it in there, I think. Yep. So one option is to use this, which was obviously I've cut it in half. It was originally had this piece attached to it, and I can use that for somewhere else. And I was thinking I could just glue it there, so because it's nice and thick, but it wouldn't actually impact on this pocket or anything, because I wouldn't glue this. I'll just glue this part. So that's one option. And then of course I found that gorgeous brown trim, and I'm wondering whether to do that. I don't even know which way round that has to be, which is a good thing, because if it's sort of double-sided, I think it's too wide. Because it's a solid piece, that would impact on the pocket, I think. I'll just take that out. But yeah, I don't think that's quite right. I like this. So I think this is the one I'm going to put on. And the usual dilemma, which way round does it go? I think it's that way round. So I'm going to put some fabric glue along the edge here. And a few dabs here and there. I don't want to put it on this edge because I think I might have that sticking out a little bit. A little bit along there as well, just to hold it firmly. Let's see how it goes. Let's put that along here. Ooh, very gluey fingers. Let's just see how it looks on the other side. Make sure it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is supporting this. I think it is. Seems to have stuck in the right place, more or less. Might need one or two more bits of glue. Just here and there, a little bit there. Right, I think that's worked quite well. And it's sticking out a little bit, and that looks fine like that, I think. And then it looks nice there too. Okay, we can pop. Which one was it? I think it was this one. That can go back in. That's that one we did as part of Roxy's weekly challenge. Oh, I have to tell you, I was quite, couldn't quite believe it. I got a comment from Tracy Fox on the video where I made these fabric samplers on using one of her kits. This is the tag fabrication that I've had for some years, and I don't know whether she picked up because I mentioned it, but then of course I'm using one of her kits for my ballet journal, and that doesn't seem to have come elicited any sort of mention. So what she was doing watching one of my videos, I have no idea, but I was so chuffed. She said she loved them, so yeah, I got a bit all over Twitter that Tracy Fox had actually commented on one of my videos. I could not believe it. So yeah, very chuffed. Alright, so let's move on. So we have our paper clipped little cluster here, and I've got a few more that I might like to try and put in if I can. Just depends of where they need to go. Did I do this on camera? I can't remember, but I did swap this journal card over because I didn't like the one I was using, which was one from the kit. So I had just stamped this little pre-made tag with the same stamp as I used for the fabric pieces, and I just tore a piece of fabric and a couple of circles from the kit, and I just think that looks better here. I'm happier with this one because it has a nice top and it just pokes up there, and I do prefer that to the one I had. So that's that one. And yes, we've done that. Just thinking trying to think where I can put anything a little extra touch. I wonder if I could put a little something on here. No, I don't think that works quite so well there with that colour. I'm determined to use at least some of this somewhere because I made it specially. So let's just go through, see if we've got anywhere that looks like it needs something. Not that there are many places. Now I think, did this tag not go in here? Yes, I think it did. So I was using some more of that lovely trim. I love this trim. Not much left now, but it's worked a treat in this journal. So I've got that. I wonder if I could, it'd be nice to have a tab here, wouldn't it? Don't know. Don't think it needs it really. Let's have a look. Could have that little piece of that, maybe. Not sure. Pop a little cluster there, which could be used as a tab, but it could be removable. Yeah, that would work. Because if it was removable, then you can take it apart and use it to decorate something else, or decorate this. So I've got a few little paper clips, little gold paper clips. I might just paper clip that one there. Not much space to put a paper clip on, but I think that's held it. So that's going to go there. Don't like it. I don't like it from the other side. So I think pull it in a little bit further, not too much. Pop it. Might. Let's put it there. There we go. That's better because I don't really like the white bits showing out the other side. We've got this. We've already got this as a... I feel like this is a bit plain here. So maybe that's another spot for something. Let's see what I've got. How about that? I paper clip that one on as well. Makes it easier to work in the journal if a lot of stuff is removable. There. Little cluster on there. So you open it out, there's a little something there. And I still feel like I want to put something else on there. I have so many little bits. Too thick. Just want a little something, really. No. It's not working. Nope, let's not overdo it unless I've got a final little paper embellishment I can put on there. Still got some circles. No, I don't want to use that. Got this little label. Could put that there. I could even make it into a pocket that could have something tucked into it. I'm just going to put that on there. Okay, that's going in there. I would like to put something on here. I think yep, I like that. I know it's super bulky, but that's what I'm going for. I'm going to try and pare it back on the next one. Do you believe me? Do you think I'll manage it? No, I shouldn't think so. Move it up a little. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Got that one is glued down as a bit of decoration, although I've got to put my journal card back in there, haven't I? Which one was it? It was this one. No, it's got it out easy enough, it's just a bit tricky to get in. That's it, and it tucks down there like that. Okay. In the middle. Oh, this was my other one that I made. I think you saw me put it in here. One I made as part of Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and I really love that one too. And we have our elephants that don't really fit in the Moroccan theme, but I don't care. Have I missed a place for this? Did I miss where this meant to go? I feel like I've gone too far. Where did this come from? Oh, it came from in here. Thought so. Thought I'd missed it. There we go. Okay. And again, we've got a bit of a bare spot. I don't do bare spots. So what about, where did it go? I've lost it. I've lost my trim. Is it on the floor? No. Oh, here it is. I'm just wondering whether to put this down here. Oh, that would look nice, wouldn't it? Pocket in here, that opens out, and it just looks a little bit more interesting. Looks a little more finished, doesn't it, if you've got something down there. So let's just put a bit of glue on it. I'm not going to make it into a tuck or anything because I don't think it would work. I don't think I need anywhere else to tuck things. There. So it's not really added bulk, but I do think it's added a bit of interest. And it's just nice how it pokes out from the side there. So yeah, I'm liking that. Just wonder if I need something along here, like that. This is probably a bit too much. Just to kind of give that a little fancier edge. Or it was buried. I'm still thinking about these gold trims. Maybe this narrow one would just finish that pocket off a little bit. Yep, I think so. Just because I'm not using lace on this journal doesn't mean I can't go mad with the embellishments. But I do like that little bit of, it's not too loud, but I do like it. Just there. Just finishes that off, doesn't it? And then we've got that. We've got a bit of glue seeping out here. Don't want that gluing itself shut, do we? Might just put a bit of, what can I put in there? Oh, I know, just bear with one moment. I use this, I was using for doing the mark making the other day. Alright, so we've got this. Oh, haha, I hadn't realised I'd got that piece of trim. 2 pages running. Oh well, never mind. Just one of those things. And yes, that one we've done. Okay, this one. Oh, this was one I was going to put in this pocket here, if you remember. I had this pocket that I'd forgotten to prepare. So I've made this journal card to go in it using one of my photographs again. And that little bit of trim. So I'm using that at different places. A bit of the gold, this brown trim as well, just a little piece of it that I had, which I thought went rather well, and some William Morris paper for the background. So that's gone in there and I like that. Like that. Now, do we want a bit of something? Maybe we want a bit of something here. A little bit of embellishment right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. There we are. I've got one piece left. Let's see if I can find a way to use it. Okay, little tabby bit there. Oh, and I did this journal card on camera last time, and I've added a few little bits of decoration just to make it a little less plain, but I didn't want to cover up this flower in the middle. So I'm just happy with that little bit of that trim. The other trim that I've used this I think on the front cover, didn't I? Yes. It's a very big piece and I just had this odd little bit, so I just did a little cluster there. A little bit of the rick-rack across the bottom and that pops in there. So yeah, pleased with that. Got our little tab sticking out there. And we've got anywhere else I can just add a little something. And I also, I don't know if I did this, I don't think I did this on camera, I told you what I was going to do. I made this, put this in as a little side tuck, but I haven't added anything. But I did put a little journal card, it's all backed, into the pocket at the bottom here. I use this bit of, so I just like that, that's just finishing that off. And maybe we could put a little something up there. Just to finish that page off. Like that. And I'm wondering whether the final flourish could be there. Oh, no, that's the belly band page. Can have that kind of there. And we've got a little bit of it poking out. Yes, I think just at the end. We need to keep the interest going right to the end of the journal, don't we? I'm going to put that there, I think. I really wanted to use up this lovely snippet roll that I made, because I made it for this journal. And I didn't think it would go anywhere else. I'm just going to kind of bring it down, not right to the top. Just vary where these things go a little bit. You've got that nice little bit of red fringing just poking out, look, like that. And there we have it. I think I managed to get in as much embellishment as I possibly can into this journal. I hope it'll close now. Let's see, shall we? Shall we close it all up, and then we'll have a proper flip through next week. Do it up. Still does up. It's a bit torn and a bit tatty, but that's sari silk for you. That's how it looks. But I really love that. So that is the journal all done. So just going to put my top back in my glue if I can find it. There it is. There it is. Moroccan journal number 1, all done. And we'll do a flip through, and then there may be a bit of a break between finishing this journal and starting the next one. I don't know, I may not even be able to film for a couple of weeks because, as I've mentioned on ad nauseum, I'm sure you know by now, my daughter's wedding is coming up in a couple of weeks, and the week leading up to it is going to be, well, the next couple of weeks really ahead of me, because today I'm filming on the Sunday, 2 weeks beforehand. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to film. I'm going to try and fit in some filming when I can, but we'll see what happens after this one goes up, and I'll have time to do the flip through, but then there might be a bit of a hiatus. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I also have in mind to do maybe another little project in between Moroccan journals, so there may be another little project coming up on a Monday after this. I haven't quite thought it through yet, but I'll give that some thought, and maybe we'll do that for 2 or 3 weeks before I start the next Moroccan journal. But I do want to get started. I've been doing lots of planning and preparation in my head, printing things off, putting things together, so I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do. So we'll get to that in due course. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.